Good morning. Good morning. Sister Lori Lee, how you doing this morning or this night? Let me see. Make sure my audio is good. Testing, testing. Yep. All right. So today, um, looking out here at the volume movers here, I see some big droppers. A little bit lighter volume coming into hump day. Wednesdays always kind of give you a nice little slowdown. As for low float movers, I see SOBR, which is sober. We've talked about that one over the last couple of weeks with the alcohol registration or identification or whatever detection in a car. They did actually get a customer, which I didn't think they were going to get, but they got a customer some type of way. So that one will probably be doing some type of movement today. It is on a little bit lower volume for pre-market, but yeah, it's a low float, and yeah, they got a little bit of news today. The other low float I see is AGFY. That was one that dropped dramatically yesterday. I was just watching it go down. I didn't really try to do anything with that. But yeah, those are the only two low floats that I see. And you can see the volume is just so down today. All we see is like 1 million, 1 million. So, and it's 8 o'clock. So by 8 o'clock, usually on a hot day, we'll see volume anywhere from 5 million, maybe up to 10 million on some of these stocks. But yeah, today's hump day. So it's to be expected. Let's jump over here to Street Smart Edge. Yesterday, I did take a trade on RMed here. And RMed, I was watching it. It was a nice and low float. And I was looking at these shorts just win. I was like, this is interesting. It's dropping, dropping, dropping. And Donnell was looking at RMed as well. And I was like, I'm going to let this first hour play out because I don't really know what it wants to do. I want to see the full sentiment of this thing. And so it got down here, and I literally bought at 615 right here on the bottom of this red candle. After I let the first 5 minutes of this hour candle play, I was just letting it do what it does. And I bought here 615 with the risk down there to the right under the 6. So 15 cents of risk there. Got that pop up to, I sold around the 640. So from 615 up to the 640s. Nice little 30, just about 30 cents there. And I just sold. And then I re-entered for a retry of a break of the high back towards the VWAP, but it just couldn't do it. So I just got out just to keep my profits in hand. You know, once you get the profit on that stock, you really don't want to give that profit back to that stock. So I was quick to cut that. In other news, let me see. Yesterday, AVCT had a hard fall off. Of course, I waited to see what this first hour would look like, and look at that first hour. Absolutely nasty. Just pumped up there and dropped. And this one yesterday had lower volume, so I was like, less people are looking at it, so I don't think it's going to have a strong pivot. And yeah, it did not have a strong pivot. And it also didn't have any news on yesterday. Let me see. The next one, IMPX. Same MO, drop with low volume. You can see the volume down here. Let me lift this up. Volume down here. Look at this volume. Not even 1 million shares in an hour. So I was like, yeah, that's not gonna be what I. And if we go back to RMed, if we look at the shares down here, it was at least getting some trading down here. What, 6 million shares going downwards here. So I was like, okay, 6 million people either got crushed or won on these trades, right? and it was quick. So this drop was quick and had momentum, and I was like, okay, this thing is gonna have to bounce at least a little bit. And then on this next candle, I saw it's still getting about 1 million shares traded down here in this little, I guess you can call it a buy range, but at that point it didn't look like a buy range down here right in this level. So I just bought as it was exiting back up into previous resistance, and that was a nice little jump back in there. SNES was a call out by bullish stocks in Discord. He was looking at this one. Doesn't have a whole lot of volume. They did get some type of news though. SNES. Let me see. US5. They don't have any news today, but he did call it yesterday that or was it yesterday? Let me see. He called that, yeah, yesterday afternoon. He was like, hey, what do you think about SNES? And SNES definitely had a pop, but I just look for a bigger range than this. This one popped from 23 up to 43. So nice little 20-cent rip up there on low volume with no catalyst. But hey, it did give an upwards move. So if you were looking for about 10 cents, 10 to 15 cents, that could have been a move there. But I don't know if that's all it's going to give. I don't know what it's going to do during the intraday. Jay-Z was another one that he called out. Don't really know the news on this one. Let me go see. Jay-Z. Don't really see. Let's see. Oh, this is an educational company. Oh yeah. Okay. This was yeah. I tried my best to stay away from educational companies. To be honest. This was a Chinese education company though. And then as we know, Sober for this morning up 15%, only 2 million shares traded. ATXI was another one that he asked about, but ATXI, you know, it's had a couple of days of popping, but I just never really got into trading this one because it didn't give me the range that I was looking for, basically. On any of these days after this little fall down back here, it's kind of just been going flat, and I just haven't seen a whole lot of catalyst to push it out and over. And it may do that in later on this year or something like that, but I'm okay. I'd rather just take a trade intraday on something that's actually giving me some range. Mac had that. Was this the one with the reverse stock split? I think it was. MACK. No, this was earnings report. They had a phase 3 trial of Onivide to treat lung cancer, but it didn't meet the primary endpoint, so I kind of left that one alone. It had popped on the scans like in the afternoon one of those days. It just popped up from 350 up here to the 450s there. That was on the 17th, so 2 days ago. And then from there, I just didn't see any kind of volume that incentivized me to trade it. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to remove that one. It's only got 25 shares traded today. Sad. But anyway, do you guys have anything on your watch list or anything that you're looking at? Again, I was looking at Sober, but I don't know if I'm going to trade that today. Kind of weak news to me. It's got some kind of customer, but they didn't name the customer, which makes me feel like the customer isn't that much of a priority. But you know, FOMO is real, so maybe they'll buy that up, but I won't be buying it up. VIX, VIXY. Let's see, VIX came up here. Man, the 200 moving average on the VIX just doesn't even matter, does it? It just comes up here, just plays around both sides, and then goes down. I don't know. Again, today we see a couple of the stocks that we saw were green on that big run up on the SPY are now taking a break and resting. Coinbase, JD, Hibbett Sports, Rivian, NU, ASUN, SoFi, Vail, Plug, INTC, Fubo, Amazon, and Foot Locker's green, and MULN is green. Why is that on this? That's way under $1. I know I ain't gonna be looking for that. Let's see. Bed Bath & Beyond still continuing its descent. Veru, DWAX, Siga, Sava, Revlon. One of those crazy ones. VEV, GRFX. GRFX only 7 shares traded since pre-market. Very interesting. A lot of interest out there. Beat is still in this little consolidation area where it was at before. Let me look at this. It's like it has a little bit of consolidation right around that trying to hold up that $4 level right there. But we'll see if it continues to get crushed. Has a little bit of a flat top in here for resistance. Looks like forming right around that 425 down to that $4, but that's kind of tight. So probably just look for it to start holding that 425 if it was going to be a swing. And if it starts breaking down, oh well. But that's Beat. We saw that one move a little bit with the heartbeat monitors. Let's see, Virax, GOV, X, Neuro, EPOW. EPOW, no shares traded on that one. Did form a higher low though. So I'm guessing probably swing traders will be looking at this one. But I'm just not interested if there's no volume. A little bit higher lows on these this little pattern here. So first low was at right around $2, then it popped up 270s and now holding that $3 level. But as for today, I'm pretty sure we got everything up that is looking interesting. Good morning, SB, Daniel B, Drifter. Lori, oh man, Lori, I missed that comment. You said your cat's beating you up. Other than that, all good. Thank you for asking. Oh man, you got one of those mean cats. Cats are usually nice, right? Cats will save your life. 10 times as aggressive as a dog. 50 times as aggressive as a lizard. Man, cats are amazing. SNES getting a little push up there to 40 cents. Only 41. I don't know. It may be the top mover on the day for real. What made if Bullish Stunks is in here, what alerted you to this stock here? Because I don't see any kind of news there on that one. That is or maybe it's something else that happened. Maybe it's the type of company that it is that's pushing it up. Let me go look at this. SNES. Sinus Tech. Let's look at their profile. Profile, they're in the basic materials sector industry, specialty chemicals, based out of Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, United States. They develop a technology for managing animal pest populations through fertility control. It offers contrapest and liquid bait that limits reproduction of male and female rats. The company was incorporated in 2004 and is headquartered in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, so they are like birth control, maybe, for rats? Huh. Interesting topic. I will not be trading that one. Hmm. You got one of those spoiled brats. Two crucial earnings reports, Daniel B says, for IBM and Tesla need to wait, and also 10% market up in 3 days is a lot. We can see a pullback, so no position for me until new trend will develop. Smart, Daniel B, smart. Yeah, I'm not touching anything. I don't see anything that's worth it today. Everything today will be a guess. With pretty much no edge. Sober has news, but it's like, It's like the kind of news you want to kind of leave on the shelf. We look over here on Sober on TOS. We can see it's had quite a bit of a struggle trying to get over that $3, and it's at $3 right now, 304. Every time it gets to that $3, it kind of gets chumped down. So just kind of looking for it to start breaking down. And this was the news on Sober today. Sober Safe shares trading higher after the company announced it secured a large industrial customer and validation of its sales strategy. Now that could be a lie. That could just be a, they may not have actually secured a contract with their customer, but maybe just, met with them and said, hey, here's our idea. Please buy some of our idea. But we will see the sentiment of that today. But everything else is pretty much low volume. I don't like them. I don't like them. Let's look at the SPY as well. So this is what Daniel B's talking about. The SPY actually came down here, had a hard test down here, kind of ran into the 350-ish level. And we've kind of seen it bounce on this level before, back here and even further back than that. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, 350 right here, 356, 356, and then came down and crushed the 356 and popped right back up to it. And then another test. And then we had this big sort of pivot reversal up to the 374s. And now we're thinking, hey, this thing can probably either go sideways or it needs to kind of rest and come back down into this, maybe the 365-ish levels. And so, yeah, that's probably what Daniel B is looking for. Some kind of retest of a bottom, or, he shorts and long, so he may be looking for a top or bottom, and you never know. But it's best to get your bias one way and don't be shifty if you're gonna do that, because a lot of times, switching from short to long can get you very very messed up, playing both sides. Get your emotions all in a quack. But anyway, let me how to explain. You raise your cat to be spoiled. He comes to me and bites me as a signal to play with him. Well, isn't that aggressive? He bites you to let you know he wants to play with you. Now, does he bite until you bleed, or or does he bite and let go? Is it a bite and release, or a bite like, yeah, let me get a piece of you? Oh yeah, let me pull up IBM. Let me look at IBM and Tesla, which IBM is red right now, and Tesla. Ooh, Tesla is also red right now. Good morning, Andre Ely. Crazy. Nothing on the scans has even reached 5 million shares traded. Very, very slow day in comparison with Monday and Tuesday. And Wednesday is a certified day where when I wasn't buying low and trying to scalp, it was a certified day for me to lose money. Certified. I looked at my journal, and Wednesday scalps is like trying to scalp from, I don't know, like it's off a cactus. The cactus already wants to hurt you. Already is letting you know, hey man, I mean business. You reach in here, I'm going to, you know, definitely impale you today. And so on these days when I see this volume fall off and people are kind of like, it's not even indecisive. It could have a motion one way or another, but the volume's so low, it's like, are they is there real conviction here? Do they really want this thing to happen? And that's kind of hard to see on days like this. All of the stocks I have up here currently, well, except for Tesla and IBM, are low floats. Everything else that I'm looking at that is of a um, higher share size or whatever just doesn't look appealing right now. There was a news out on MNTV, which is Survey Monkey. They had a little bit of news, but that's speculation. It says in the news that it's speculation. Survey Monkey parent Momentive global shares jump pre-market on takeover speculation. So it's not even real news. And then we got we got Apple News with Amazon over here. Amazon braces for UK's insurance market with latest offering. We have about 7 minutes to the bell as well. Um, Let me see. Which iPhone 14 suffers lesser damage when dropped? This test finds out. Conclusion: all of them. All of them break. It's not about less damage. If all of them ends up non-functional, it doesn't matter. If one just the screen cracks and then the other one the battery falls out, doesn't matter. Both of them become unusable. Let's see. Why Olaplex holding shares are trading lower. CCL. Daniel B says if you're buying a stock who are already moving up, mostly you are late. You can make some money, but it's only peanuts. I got you, Daniel B. Daniel B. Daniel B comes in. Trucker 2B coming in saying money, 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 money. Well, today may be your lucky day to sit on your hands. You never know. You may want to see what's going on out here. It's kind of a slow day today. SNES had a little 10-cent move from the 30 or 7-cent move up to the 40s, and now it's coming down. I can't. I haven't traded stocks under $1 in a long time. The range is just not what I like to see. when I get in, I want to see it at least give me, nice little 20, 30 cents. That thing's the max is 10 cents. So that means you need to be selling around 2 cents. If it gives you 2 cents, you better take profit. All right, we got about 4 minutes to the bell. Let's see what cracks off here. Or will today actually be what most of us see, a slower day in the market with little to no conviction? Now, there may be some things that just pop off randomly, which can happen. They just pop up, but on those things, I really don't like those. I kind of like the plan and entry. If they're just ripping, like Daniel B says, you probably already missed the move if it's just going straight up. So there is some truth in that. Develops a technology for managing, or no, this isn't what I want to look at. I want to go to finance home. And where's that news? Inflation surprise of 6.9%. (6.9%) shifts Canada rate bets and jolts yields. Canada's inflation rate came in stronger than expected in September. U.S. price in recession risk more than other assets. Okay, says Citi. Anything sticking out that may come into effect today, though? UK conservative lawmaker Ragg says he has submitted no confidence letter in PM Truce. Uber looks to boost digital ad revenue. Okay. I'm not seeing anything that I like. Putin raises Russian war footing. That was an hour ago. Bitcoin miners paying for cash as profits dry up. Crypto market slump. Amazon launches home insurance comparison website in Britain. Okay. All right, we got 2 minutes to the bell. I don't see any news that's just hot. Tesla getting a rise off of this little, what is this? Came down and tested this level a couple times, but let's look back at the longer time frames here. Tesla looks like it had a bottom around the 200s. And it's up to the 220s now, but I think that's a little late. Unless you want to risk what, $17? Almost $20 to the bottom. Not really a low risk. IBM, let's go look at that daily chart. It also had a nice little lunch up off this 115. Let's look back a little bit. All right, markets are open. Let's see what pops off. Sober. First thing getting up. SNES. Already looking like it wants to go down. Didn't waste any time. But we gotta let these things play. It hadn't even been a minute yet. Only the first 30 seconds of the Wednesday market. Armed, wow, I'm glad I got out of that. Straight dump. Getting on down through that 589 there. Doesn't have any news on the day either. Very low volume. So I'll go ahead and kill that one. Actually, did I add it over here? Armed. I'll keep it on watch because it did have news. It's just probably not the best thing to do today. Jay-Z was another call out by bullish stunks, and Jay-Z just isn't something that looks good for a rip. I just don't like this sideways motion. Now it could just start getting up, but I'm trying to get in and out. And this one only has 9,000 shares to trade. Go ahead and remove that one, clean up my watch list a little bit. INPX just sitting still, only 23,000 shares traded on INPX. Was once up there at the $9, now down here at the 502s. iLag is always going down. It pops up randomly and then just gives everything back. I don't like that, especially with no catalyst. IBM is now going green. 123s there. Has a top here of what looks like the 124. A little bit higher market cap, so may have stronger breakout attempts. But yeah, I'd rather still be in lower than higher. SOBR coming up to these the 332s was this area on the 15-minute that looks like resistance. It has been in this area multiple times around the $3 though. So again, getting held. Really don't want to see it break down 3 again. The SPY. Let's see what you got over here. SPY just kind of not making a decision yet. Not one stock over 10 million shares traded is crazy. I know it's a slower day. The biggest mover is down 48%. Come on now. That's what we're competing with. That's what these stocks are competing with. Something that's down 50%. Look at this. Look at what's winning on the day. Look at what's getting the attention. That's insane. That's trash. Trash. So this is what I'm saying. Sometimes you just gotta weigh your options and not force something. Cause in a market like this, a day like this, oh, this is when you get chopped up. Especially on something that just pops out of nowhere, like hasn't been on any scans, nothing, and just starts popping. Better be careful. ATXI coming on down as well, down 2%. Not really a lot of volume pushing it around, but it is picking up momentum. We'll see how it acts on these previous levels, around the 325s. AVCT came down here to a bottom of the 142s. Netflix popping up there, getting a little bit of pushing. Netflix in FLX, but still it's already up. Maybe another little chop factory. I don't know how Netflix works with the SPY. I don't know. Let me go see. Let's see, what is it? Finviz, Netflix. NFLX. Let's see. Where is that number? I think it was called beta. Or what's it called? Beta. Okay. Yeah, 122. So it is pretty it's got a little dependence on the SPY, not a whole lot. I think beta goes from 0 to 5, and the higher that beta is, the more it follows the SPY. But yeah, Netflix definitely depends on the SPY a little bit. When you get down into these lower flows, you'll start seeing numbers like 0 or 0.10. They just don't care about what the SPY is doing. And you can check that over there on finviz.com. What kind of how does the overall market affect that stock? Tesla getting on up there above the 220s, but reached the top here around that 224.50 level this morning. But it's only been the first 6 minutes of the market. Sober, again, this is what I'm talking about. Sober again, going back under the threes. How many times has Sober failed the threes? Let's just count them. Let's just count. Okay, so Sober initially opened up, popped up there to the 13s, and guess what? Failed all the way back under $3. Took it weeks and maybe months here. Weeks and months, pop back up to the 3, fail. Pop back up to the 3, fail. But it is creating higher lows. I will give it that. It's creating those higher lows, but every time it gets up here to the 3, we see a fail. So, hey, take that with a grain of salt. I could be completely wrong, and later on today we can see this thing rip. But with the overall winner on the day still being down almost 50%, I highly doubt that. But you never know. SPY trying to hold up those 370s. Sober is now the only low float holding the scans when it comes to volume, and it's not looking healthy. So definitely a dead day for low floats. I see something called LMAO. It's $11. What is going on with this? This was a LMF acquisition opportunity. Shareholders approved proposed merger with C Star Medical, and that's why it doesn't have any volume. This is the percent gain scanner that I have. So anything that kind of gets a higher percentage, hey, I want to see it. But if it has no volume feeding it, it's kind of irrelevant to me. Yesterday's close on this one, let's see, closed down here at 840, 843, jumped all the way up here to 1113. So yeah, not looking great. It is a low float though, but that it looks like a chopper on LMAO. Almost sounds like a oh, it's halted. That's why LMAO is halted there. Reached a high up there of 1431, popped all the way back down to 925. And like I said, it is a low float. It is on very low volume, so just be careful with that one. Up 31%, 10% since the open, but is in a halt. Let me actually go look at the halt scanner. LMAO halted at 934.04, so it should be opening up like right now actually. 40, it should have opened there on the 40, I believe. 934, 5 minutes should have been. Oh no, it's over. So that might be a 10-minute halt. So it may open up on the 944s04. 944.04. Sober. Uh-oh. Throwing those wicks back and forth. A lot of indecision, even on the hour chart. Will this be the trap of the day? I think it will. For longs and shorts with those wicks. All right, SNES. I'm gonna go ahead and if you're interested in SNES, you do your thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my scans. I don't even want to see this. Maybe IBM just holding right there around that 123-ish level. TXI. Dane B says market turned red. Now we can look to buy something. Yeah. What do I think about rum? What is rum? I did not look at the IPOs today though. Let me I'll go and look at the IPOs after this. Rum. Let me go and see what rum is talking about. Rumble. Okay, so technology, based out of Florida, Longboat Key, Florida. 39 employees. Rumble Inc. operates video sharing platforms. The company operates Rumble.com, a platform that enables video creators to host, live stream, manage, distribute, and create OTT feeds, as well as monetize their content. It also operates Locals.com, a subscription-based video sharing platform. The company was founded in 2013 and is based in Longboat Key, Florida. I've heard about Rumble many times. A lot of creators are like, "Hey, I'm moving my stuff to Rumble. You know, tired of whatever." But yeah, a lot of people have been looking for alternative sources of streaming, whether it be, well, not alternative sources of streaming, but alternative, especially due to censorship. And I think Rumble is definitely more lax, maybe, or would that be the word that I want to use? More accepting of some content than maybe something like YouTube. I don't know if that's the right word to use. Accepting, lax, I don't know. But yeah, Rumble definitely has been getting some attention from creators, and people have been hopping over there. I do see what Dang B's calling out. Let's actually go over to TOS and look at Rumble. So, what in the world is this chart? Okay, $28. So Rumble has come down to 850s. I don't even know what in the world is this. 321. Let's go back to 320. 321 is too far back. I don't know what happened on this little drop. I don't know if this is a charting error or what on TOS, but yeah, it shows up on the yearly chart too. Let me go and look at TradingView. Is that right? $28 and then that big old drop? Rumble. RUM. It can't be right. Okay, well, maybe it is right. Rumble over here on TradingView came up here to 18, but and this is the monthly chart. So it had $10, jumped up there to 18, jumped up there to 17, down here to 836. So all of them are showing a big decrease in price on it. But I don't know. I don't know what caused that drop. Maybe it was just fear. I don't know. That's a nice little drop there. Oh, LMOA, whatever it is, it opened up. Very low float. Very low volume. $12 right there. So we'll see what that thing can do. Top side is the 1427s. Let me go ahead and mark this thing. Had a little flatness there under the 1125s. We can put as a little bit of support. See how it handles that support. And then further support down here at what, the $10. So we'll see what that wants to do today. Definitely can get poppy. I forgot that it was going to be opening, but hey, giving a little pullback there, up 13%. It is the biggest mover out of the open today. IBM still holding its green up. Yes, Rumble is similar to YouTube, similar to Twitch. It's another streaming platform, but it's less censorship. From what I've heard from different creators. You know how on YouTube you get all the community strikes and all that stuff. It's less of that. I think there's still some maybe, but there's less. Like you can't be out here, killing goats and stuff like that. Or maybe you can. I don't know. I need to go and read their policies. But yeah. Dane B says, Hal, watch a VIX chart. You will know if stocks are selling or buying. Yeah, that's what I looked at earlier was the VIX. I saw, well, I have this one that I had up here, but I need to get some more VIX out here. Where is it? VIX Y was what I was looking at. This is a inverse to the SPY. And it's just been kind of going up. Up. VIX Y as the SPY has been actually going up. So it's been going up with the SPY instead of dropping off like it should be. All right, Netflix getting a nice little pump out of there. Holding up. Sober trying to hold this $3. I'm thinking that's going to be a chop fest. Where's the other one we're watching? LMAO. Nice wicks on this 30 minute. Let's see. Looks like the $12 kind of holding it down for resistance. On a 30-minute chart. Have to look on the VIX during the trade. I'm using 15 minute. Oh, okay. Hey, what all VIX are you using, Daniel B? You use let me see VIX. Okay, VIX. So I got the VIX Y. There's the VIX M midterm futures ETF. There's the UVIX, SVIX, TVIX, UVXY, SV. So there's a lot of VIX out here. Then there's the VIX F, VIIZ. So I don't know. There's a couple of them. I have to kind of look into what they actually prescribe on the VIX. UVXY, that's still VIX. Bar Bank Investment VIX, that doesn't sound right. These are looking like they're pertaining to a certain something. What's up? VI. Yeah, so you got one VIX that's up. One VIX that's up. I have to look. I would have to look. I have to look on. Yeah, let me look at Thinkorswim VIX. Because they probably have a little bit more. Let's see what they got. VIX, VIXY, VIXM. We got those. Oh, you're talking about the regular VIX. I don't know why they don't have that over here on whatchamacallit. Make sure they don't have that over here. That doesn't seem right. No, they do not. That's crazy. Nope, they don't have it. So yeah, I had to look at it on Thinkorswim there. Oh, let me see if they got any more VIX. Wait, what just happened? Get rid of my crude oil there. CL. Why is it getting rid of everything that I love? Okay, there's crude oil. VIX. And then the NQ. Get rid of this one. Okay, so yeah, got the VIX up there. It's holding it's holding green there on the VIX. Let's see what this daily chart's looking like. VIX came up here. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's definitely holding green for now. Wonder, can I find a parallel to that over on over here? What's the price on that? 31. I don't even see a parallel for it except for the VIX M. But I have to look into the VIXs to see how they cooperate with everything that I'm trying to do. LMAO coming back down to 11 bucks. Sober up to 320s. Back up to this what looks like a top here. Trying to get it away from that 3, but continues to find resistance right at that, right under the 325s there. Dane B says green selling, red buy. Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, you could just look at the overall market and say, well, red selling, green buy. You know, you don't have to watch the VIX. You can actually watch the SPY. But I guess if you're looking for a secondary, not really a parallel, but an inverse, I guess you could use that for further confirmation, other than using the SPY. But yeah, inverses always give you that double confirmation. Netflix ripped all the way up here to the 276s, testing those tops. It is one of the highest volume movers on the day, with 13 million shares traded out there. NIO 15 million. So yeah, we definitely see the higher floats taking the cake today. And haven't seen anything but LMAO pop up on that other scan. And it's looking like it's coming back into this range, getting pushed back down. So definitely, it almost got 1 million shares traded on this push down, but yeah, just not enough for me on today. Rumble. I mean, I would love to see a bottom on Rumble. Like, Rumble doesn't have a clear bottom, though, anywhere. Like, it literally broke everything, and it's still going down. So, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't have any history down here. I guess you could start building a position, like just buy little bits and bits and bits, and then just wait for it to pop one day, but I just don't see a bottom on Rumble either. Or a clear bottom. Okay, Spy. Or no, that's not Spy, that's Netflix. I was about to say Spy is ripping up. Spy still kind of in the same area that it opened up at. 360s, Tesla. So yeah, Dane B, you were on that Tesla call and they IBM call. They definitely got up today a little bit from those that 21. Definitely. Wait, no, no. I keep thinking about Netflix. Netflix is the one that's really up. But yeah, the top volume on today is only 16 million shares traded, and we are almost 30 minutes into the market. So none of these stocks had really hot pre-markets. And this is kind of like some hump day action. So I'm kind of glad that I'm just in observation today. Low flows, I guarantee some people got burned on low flows today if they did try to get into them. Because all we saw was a lot of pullbacks and a lot of continuation downwards. ATXI was one that just kept pulling back, opened up around at 350, kept pulling back about 20 cents. AVCT was another one. It got a little bit of buying pressure up here, but just has been sitting still on low volume. AGFY going on down as well. Previous lows $4. Looking like it's only 16 cents away from the 4, so definitely not that far away. LMAO getting pushed back down into this range here. The 1111s down to the what's the bottom of this? $9 or $10. Getting a harsh push down there. Giving back all of its little profits with a lot of resistance over the top. And the first hour hasn't even closed on these yet, man. That's the scary part. Except for Netflix. The first hour looks good on Netflix for people that were already in it. This probably isn't the best time to be buying. It's got to find some. It's probably going to have to find a top, and that's what shorts are going to be looking for Netflix. But yeah, coming into the 278 was the previous high up here from yesterday. 278 is coming up too. We'll see what kind of reaction comes off of that. Will it break down or will it try to hold up there? Pretty sure it's going to probably get some type of downwards movement. It may not break down this whole thing back to the 265s, but may go sideways before a continuation move upward. But we will see. Let me look at the daily chart on this one. Yeah, Netflix, nice little gap up, 200 moving average. So this, it gapped down here, 500 down to the 409s, and then gapped down again from the 332s down to the 448s. So it has a gap all the way to what, 331s was the last one. I don't know if it has the gas to get through the 200 and get there. May take a couple of days to try to get over the 300 and everything, but I mean, it has some momentum. We'll just have to see where the top is, and right now that is uncertain. It's in the middle of a gap here, so I don't know. Let me look on TOS and see if it looks differently. Nope, looks about the same over here on TOS. Gap down, sitting in the middle, right under the 200 of this gap. Okay. LMAO does not look great. Yeah, I don't know about Rumble. Rumble's gonna have to make a definite bottom though. Let me what are you? We'll put Rumble in like a uh confirmation. Let's just make a confirmation tab. Needs more confirmation. Especially at the bottom. We'll put rum in there. All right, so we're gonna get that up and out of there. ATXI. All these stocks I'm just not interested in anymore. Remove that. AVTC. After seeing their performance here today, it's like AGFY continuing down as well. LMOA, what is the probability that it will be able to push back through all of this resistance here? So literally $3 of resistance above its head. And what was the news on this one? There's another one popping up called CABA, CABA, CABA on the percent gainers. And remember, I was telling you that some of these may be random pop-ups. CABA is $1.21. Let's look at some news here. $1.21. Cabaletta Bio CEO Steven Nichberger reported purchase of 141,873 shares at average price of 99 cents. Share inform or perf share informed for filing on Tuesday, which doesn't mean anything because I mean it's over 99 cents now. So he probably got all of what he wanted in here, and it's all been distributed in this stock. So like I said, today's gonna be a choppy day. Very weak catalyst there. It is a lower float, but not a micro float like LMAO. But yeah, maybe a chop factory as well on Kaba, up 20%, with 12% on the day up there. So these are these random stocks that had nothing going on in the pre-market, but all of a sudden wanna try to turn up. And they are definitely not competing with the top movers, NIO, NFLX, and OLPX. Still, they're nowhere near their volume. Tesla continues to do its thing, pushing back into resistance, but creating lower highs on the 15-minute and lower highs across the board, basically. SPY still looking flat. Let me look at the VIX here. Oh, what's up? Ben's in here as well. Let's see. Well, that's us. Back to what you were saying earlier, Daniel B. I got to look into the VIX to see how it aligns with the plays that I want to try to participate in. And that takes, you got to practice that a little bit. Let me see. I don't know where One Life is, and let's see. Ben. Oh yeah, yeah. We keep it rolling with these streams, doing some market analysis, keeping the danger away, or trying to avoid stupid plays. All right, so Kaba finding a little bit of a top, got up there to the 124s. How much? It got 2 million shares traded in 1 hour. What is this? It got about 1 million shares traded. Okay, so yeah, it's coming on down now. The average volume over the last month was 610,000. And if the CEO is the only news that they have, I mean, yes, he bought some more, but it's $1. So he may just be trying to pump this thing and drop it on some people. Okay, LMAO. All the way down here to the bottom, right around the 1050s, right under the 1050s, finding more and more pressure. Sober still making its way down to the $3 again, making those lower highs. Let's see if it can start to really sell off. Maybe an all-day fade. Continues to play around with that $3. So this thing has been open for what, 36 minutes? Or not 36 minutes, I'm tripping. No, I'm not. I'm not tripping. 36 minutes, opened at the 8:30. Yeah, 36 minutes, I'm tripping. Yeah, but as of now, this open was definitely pretty unpredictable unless you're already in something that has already made the move in your direction. But yeah, as of now, just opening up a broker and being like, oh yeah, let me find something to trade or something to take a day trade on, not looking too great. So looking like it's going to go ahead and break down that $3. We got 14,000 shares sitting down here at the $3. I'm pretty sure that can disappear very quickly with how many times this thing has failed to hold the 3. But we will see. Let's see on the ask, where's the bigger sizes? It's like there's what, 380, but that's way away. 350, 13,000. 333s, 8,000. So there's a couple of share or orders sitting out there, but those are so far away. They could just be spoofed orders. But the $3 is definitely 4 cents away. So if this breaks down, this may be something real there, or it could be spoofed. You never know. We'll see how it attacks it when it gets back to the 3. Okay, so Netflix making those lower highs for now. May need to take a break and go sideways like the SPY seems to be doing in indecision right at that 370 level. Okay. LMAO looking like it's finally going to break down to $10. Previous levels that it was at was what, the $8.10, $8 level. Had a little gap up from the 864s, but yeah, just a little bit too much pressure without any kind of volume to push it. Kaba also finding a little bit of a top here at the 120s. Little bit of clearer resistance there at 120. On the 30-minute and 15-minute, we'll see if the 120s become a problem on the 1 hour as well. Tesla into harsh indecision here at the 220s. Was Tesla super dependent on the SPY or something? Maybe. This isn't what I want to come to. I want to go to Finvia's Tesla. Okay, what's that beta? Beta 2.10. So definitely more dependent on the SPY than the other one we checked, which was Netflix. And remember that scale goes from 1 to 5. So the higher the number, the more dependency you will see. So the SPY going red. And we're seeing Tesla also dipping red a little bit. Check out some of these chats. Ben coming back. Should be next week. You'll keep streaming to both YouTube and Twitch uncut until YouTube bans me. Ben. Oh man. Well, we'll see, man. All right, well, Ben, there you heard it. Ben will be streaming to YouTube and Twitch until YouTube cuts him. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. No, Dane B, that's what Ben is saying. He wasn't banned yet. He said he's going to continue streaming until he gets that ban notice. And so when he does get that ban notice, I'm sure he'll post it for everyone to see. Now, see, a community strike is different from a ban. You know, community strike, they gives, it's almost like getting a little pop, like a little pop. But a ban, oh, you'll know. You'll see his content disappear, all of that. Like, what happened to Framework Fortune? You know. Because there's different types of bans too. Like the first one, you know, it's just the first ban is like, okay, you can't post for a certain amount of time, and I think they give you like two chances with that. They'll put you on like probation. I think the first one's like, oh, you can't post like for a week or two, and then the next one is like a month, and I think there is a third one which may be like a couple of months, maybe 2 or 3 months you can't post, and then they actually ban you. But and there's different types of bans there as well. If it's a complete ban, they'll wipe your content off the face of whatever it is, YouTube or whatever you're getting banned from. But sometimes, you know, if you have some other videos of value that were actually good content, they'll leave that up there and get rid of the videos that you that were, I guess, in violation, and kind of leave you with no monetization on your videos, but they'll keep your content. You could fight there. You could be like, nah, you Give me my content. I don't even want my content up there. If you're not gonna monetize it, give me my content. So just depends. Sober, like I was thinking, it's gonna be a chop fest today. Going flat, back and forth and back over the $3 until it fails. SPY coming back green, and Tesla also following it a little bit, sticking to this green for now. But yeah, I don't see anything else that's interesting to me. Let's look at oil. I mean, when in doubt, look at oil, right? Let's see what we got. All right, so oil making a higher low here after a nice little pullback back to this previous trend line around the 80s, finding a little bit of buying pressure around 80s. Let's see, Canada, everything's Canada. Catastrophic flooding in Nigeria uproots millions and severs gas production. Okay, that may be a problem. Oil prices rise as U.S. crude oil inventories decline. That's been happening for the last 6 months. Oil prices slip as Biden prepares release of 15 million barrels from reserves. Okay, UK inflation. Liberty Energy, Biden to sell more oil from strategic reserve to keep gas prices in check. All right. Well, that's a little bit of news there. Look at the SPY. White House official says Biden administration to announce 2.8 billion in grants to 20 companies for EV battery something. Hold up, let me pull this up. EV battery grid projects initiative to mobilize the entire government to secure supply of critical materials used for power, electricity, and electric vehicles. Okay. Major indices, USA's Russia oil price cap will not be aimed at OPEC. So everything in the news today is looking like it's tied to oil. U.S. in talks with Taiwan to co-produce American weapons. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have some new types of guns. USA housing starts. USA building permits. Zelensky says Ukraine will defend itself no matter what the enemy plans and does. Okay, everyone says that. All right, so let's look at the NQ here. Market watch gold, silver retreat as Kashari hints at more rate hikes past 0.75. I hope I said that name right. Kashkari or Cash, I don't know. Whatever it is, rate hikes. Let's see. It's the 35th anniversary of the 1987 stock market crash. What investors need to know. They bringing that up like it's it's a whole different ball game now. But we do know that the market does cycle, so we'll see. But 35 anniversaries, that's a long time. North American morning briefing. UK bank shares fall at report. New Chancellor Hunt to hike taxes. Everybody's hiking taxes, man. When will we see news of people trying to reduce taxes? It's gonna be a while. All right, so yeah, as of now, all I see is a bunch of death out here. Kaba continue to find problems right there at that 119. But yeah, we like definite tops, and right now it's kind of indefinite. It could pop, it could drop. It's really 50-50. IBM continue to hold those 123s. LMAO looking like it's rolling up for a cannonball to the downside. Sober still right around that $3 level. Wicks to both sides, and we'll see if it just continues this sideways action and continues to form lower highs throughout the day. Don't forget, if you haven't checked out the Discord yet, the Discord is where it's at after the streams. We just continue. I mean, we pretty much talk about stocks all day when we see things or when we hear news or whatever. If you have any trading ideas, you have any kind of, proof of your idea, like charting or whatever behind it, you can post that in the Discord. And oh, Dallas, man, what's up, bro? Dallas in the house. But yeah, check out the Discord. We're definitely active in there every single day. Now these slower days, they sometimes give us things to look at, but sometimes they don't. But yeah, definitely be a part. You can check out the DLA DAO as well. That's more of on the crypto and NFT side. Ben holds that down over there in that Discord. Also, you can check out the Media Network. We have Reliable Rudy. We have Stunks and Chumps Gaming. We have the Frame of Fortune home channel. And Ben is also getting real active over there on Twitch as well. So definitely go and check out his Twitch channel for those live streams. Now, he did say he would be streaming to Twitch and YouTube, so you'll be able to catch either one of those. But yeah, these days I'm kind of just laid back. Dallas, being back in the chat, laid back. I've definitely reduced the amount of trades that I take and just been playing these dips, playing off the bottoms, and it's been working out pleasantly. So every day come in. Now, Dallas, a change that I did have, I've only been streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But I do take trades on the other days as well, which is why I tell you guys, hey, check out the Discord, because that's where we do those discussions. Some of the places that I end up going into and networks that I work on do not allow streaming. So literally, I cannot even turn on a stream while at some of these places that I go to. Like it throws a violation. It throws a proxy code. But yeah, in the Discord, that's where we hash things out and kind of look over different trade ideas. But yeah, man, good to see you back. Just updating everybody on some of the changes. Today was definitely more of an observation day. Low floats didn't have a whole lot of love in them. Let's look. Somebody's calling me right now. They must know I'm about to go off stream. But yeah, this is what we've been looking at over the last couple of minutes. Sober, Kaba popped up there, LMOA, but none of those are probably going to be trades that I'm going to take today. Anyway, if you guys are going to continue trading, be careful. Keep your head on a swivel. Appreciate you guys for dropping your chats, your likes. If you have not subscribed but you enjoy the content, you can consider subscribing. I'm also on Twitch as well. You can follow over there, HH Trader, at Twitch TV, or on Twitch TV. But yeah, today was hump day. Nice little hump day. We expected hump day to be choppy, which it was. Lighter volume. And yeah, definitely not that heavy conviction that we see on maybe Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes even towards the end of the week. Some of these stocks have to take a break, especially with how the SPY is kind of going flat today. But yeah, that is it for me today. I think I covered everything and a little bit. So yeah. And as always, if I see anything else, I'll make sure to update in the Discord. I won't be watching the market all day because I really don't see anything that I like. I don't like to waste time. I'd rather just be working. But I will come in periodically and kind of see if any random poppers have come up that we may want to look at tomorrow or further on in the upcoming days. But yeah, great time with you guys. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.